So I'm gonna tell you guys a quick story. I ain't gonna be long. So a few weeks ago, it was an incident. In these blue states, blue cities, they have all these bike lanes now, right? And people have to stop. Like if you're working for Amazon, you have to stop. You have to pull over, and you have to put on your lights to, pick up your package and deliver the packages. There's nowhere else to go. So I encountered a situation like that a few weeks ago, and these people on these bikes, they're starting to get aggressive. I don't think they're understanding the difference between a 4,000 pound machine compared to their bike. They don't seem to care. They seem like they just like, and not all of them be in the bike lane. They're veering over into the streets. So you're trying to look out for them and drive, and don't forget getting tickets for going 26, 27 miles per hour. Oh, don't forget about that. Watch out for them speed cameras. Watch out for those crosswalks now where there's no warning light. Just there go a yellow crosswalk and somebody's just walking across the street. They're undermining between their bodies and the 4,000 pound machine. The stimuli in these blue cities, I can't stand anymore. I don't want to be in a blue city. I don't know how much more I can take of being in a blue city. It's pissing me off, and I'm starting to lose. Like I'm starting to become desensitized. When you got good people becoming desensitized, now it's a serious problem. You can't be there for long. Things need to happen because it's not good. That's all I can say. But let me get to the point. Very stressful in these blue cities. Very, very the people are unhinged. They're completely unhinged. They're completely out of their mind. There's no respect. They do stuff in blue cities that you cannot do in red states. There's no manners. I mean, there comes a point, man, where all love is lost. Forget about it. Love, forget about it. You better watch her. Right? And it's like, that's why I say the government doesn't have to kick down your door. They're using people against people. I saw a guy today scream at a guy in a car. And it was like an older guy. And this guy, he was so mad at this guy, he decided to tell him that his registration was expired. And he started talking to him like he was a detective. It was just a normal person. You could tell he was completely out of his mind. And the person in the car who he was screaming at was like an older person. They didn't even say a word to him. I feel sorry for people, like older people living in these blue cities. It's got to be hell because nobody gives a fuck. I can't stay in blue cities that much longer. Things need to happen. I cannot keep living in blue cities. It's starting to affect me in a bad way. So things need to happen quick, because my sanity and my health mean everything to me. Not money or whatever the hell's supposed to be coming towards me and all that stuff. My mental health means more to me than money. Anyway, let me get to the point, close this out. So I have to park my car, and of course I put on my emergency light. The same thing you've done your whole life, ever since you started learning driving. You got to pick up something, there's no space, you have to pull over to the side and put your lights on, as long as you're not blocking oncoming traffic. But now you're blocking the bike lane person, and the bike lane person thinks they think that they're riding a car. And some guy said to me, he screamed out some kind of thing to me, like, come on. It was like the way he said it. Guys, I never played Grand Theft Auto. Believe it or not, I've never played that game. I've seen other people play the game. I've seen it on YouTube. I know what it's about. You walking around these cities, and a lot of fuckery is going on. Guys, when I tell you, just to close this out, when I tell you that and this has happened to me 2 or 3 times, these people in the bike lanes, when they say something to you, they don't even care. They don't even see Okay, you have your lights on, you have to make a delivery. They don't care. They're gonna scream some kind of obscenity. See, that's when you know you're living in a place full of wickedness and disrespect. These people, I mean, if they cannot enact gun laws in places like Chicago, because let me tell you something. If they did, it would be shoot 'em up, shoot 'em every day, because the disrespect and how unhinged these people are. They're completely out of their minds. That's why I'm 100% in on 15 minutes cities. These people need to be locked down. I'm not playing, y'all. I'm not saying this because, oh, a few incidents happened to me or the few incidents I've seen. No, I'm looking at this thing as a whole. These motherfuckers need to be locked down. They don't need to be going outside. And you know what? Most of them will be happy with that. It actually will be better. Maybe we can get some kind of healthcare, legit healthcare system going and a thing like that. The people who lived in Cambodia, most of them didn't go outside 15 minutes outside their neighborhood. But that's because they was a community. It was a real well-run community. Even with a had the maternity wards. Was like right. They had like a maternity ward like every 3 or 4 blocks. Maybe I'm gonna send y'all a link on that. That was a 15-minute city without even announcing it was a 15-minute. These motherfuckers in America need to be locked the fuck down. They're out of their minds. I'm not playing, y'all. I'm not saying this out of my emotions. I'm telling you, this is a fact. And like I said before, especially since you brought all these people up in here from these different places that don't give a fuck about you or their fellow man. They just happy to be in America. You're going to have a very unhinged society. A society like that needs to be locked down. It cannot be going everywhere. Now, some people can go everywhere. Go here and go there. But not everybody. Not everybody wants to travel any goddamn way. These motherfuckers need to be locked down, period. They're totally unhinged. Totally. There's no order. But just to close it out again, I keep digressing. This dude who was on that bike, or these people who be screaming out these things, I mean, they sound just like the characters I don't even see them as human. They sound like the characters straight out of Grand Theft Auto. I said, oh shit, I see what this shit is. It's like all this shit that's happening, they put in the video games. How people are becoming unhinged, they're becoming stupid. Let me tell you how stupid this, like when this person says something to me on a bike, like what they say, like it makes it like it's almost like gibberish. It's very soulless when they say something. It's like straight out of Grand Theft Auto. I'm telling you, it's something off about that. It's something off. Just like when you go to the street corners and some of those things say wait. Well, that's for the blind. We didn't get into that. But I saw that on the video game too. I'm not gonna digress into that. I'm just seeing things on video games that's now in these cities. Strange things. But these they sound just like straight out of Grand Theft Auto. Because the characters in Grand Theft Auto, they sound like they have no soul when they say stuff. That's exactly how these people guys, I'm telling you. I pick up shit real quick, man. I pick up stuff real quick. They sound just like the Grand Theft Auto character. I even had to like pause for a minute. Like, damn, that motherfucker sounds just like you. And I never played Grand Theft Auto, but I remember what the characters, how they talk. I said, damn, that sounds just like something out of Grand Theft Auto. The way he said it. It was just the way he said it. It was soulless. If I had to chase one of these motherfuckers down, kicked him off his bike and beat his ass, they probably would have just had like just automatic. It would have been probably nothing but automated response. It's just like automated responses. It's not even like human. I'm telling y'all. If I'd have snatched one of them out the bike and beat his ass, it would have been all automated responses to his ass getting kicked.